Alright guys, welcome back to Valencia Rebuild here. Apologies I've not done one of these recently. I've kind of got out of playing FIFA for the last 3 or 4, 5 days, and the Valencia Rebuild was meant to be recorded in those days and just haven't been interested in playing FIFA, so apologies for the delay in it, but here we are at the team again. Now you might as know Gudez and Pereira have gone back to PSG and Man United respectively. My goal is to buy the two of them. I really think we can do it. We might be able to squeeze it in, but I think it's going to cost about 60 million. We do need to raise about 5 million more and maybe a little bit smidge more on the transfer budget, maybe, or the wage budget, pardon me, and we should be able to do it. But anyway, I'm hoping we can do that. Look at our objectives though. Reach the final of the Champions League. Are you kidding me? Whew, wow, they're really are expecting a big season success for us. Reach the final, wow. Win the league title. Well, they're not really giving us much of a joke here. I still think we're about a year away from taking on the likes of a Real Madrid, a Barcelona, even Atletico Madrid. But we'll see how the season goes. I think we can have a good year. I definitely think we should be aiming to be Atletico Madrid this year. We should beat them this year in person. I think we should, but we'll have to see how it goes. We'll have to see how everything works out. Hopefully we can, contend for that La Liga title. That'd be really good. Even if we got to the knockout stages of the Champions League, I'd be happy. But that's the goals. Let's crack into them now. Our first transfer sell of the season, we sold Zakari Balakali, I think his name was, away to Fluminense, I think is how you pronounce that club, but no idea. Please correct me in the comment section below if I'm wrong. So over 8.8 million, we'll get 7.5 million into the kitty and hopefully allow us to get Gudez and Pereira now. We finally managed to agree a deal here for Cancelo Gudez from PSG for 34 million. I tried this deal 2 other times and both of them failed. I was trying to keep the price down as low as possible, and eventually we got a 34 million deal. I think it was a little bit higher maybe, but I didn't want to risk it the third time. I will have to get it done this time. 34 million from an absolute beast. I have an interesting position on a player, man. You're not going to see this one coming, I don't think, most people, but brilliant to have him back at the team. He has an 89 potential, so he's an absolute beast. Brilliant deal to get done. Have him under contract for 4 years. What is he now? He's 82? Pretty good. I'll take it. We're 25 million and we're 40 by the end of this year. I can guarantee that. After countless negotiations, we have finally sealed Andreas Pereira to Valencia for 23.9 million. Sorry, I was calling 34 million for a second. I was reading the one below. But anyway, a big time deal eventually got through. It was a bit of a difficult one. We had to pay him 135k a week. I tried to start him with 50k a week. That did not go well. Yeah, we basically unloaded for him 135k a week. I still can't believe that for a guy who's 80 overall, but he's pretty good. I mean, I'm going to trust him as a guy. He's going to play in that left mid position. Cannot wait to see this team's going to be like at the start of the season. Let's crack into this year. Here is the team for the first game of the season. We start off our season at against Las Palmas, pardon me. In goal, Donnarumma speaks for itself. They don't need to say anything about why he's there. Cancelo and Montoya are our left and right back combo. Gray joins Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre back pairing. It's a pretty good centre back pairing. I like what we're doing there. Soler and Pereira start as our right and left mid, with Pereiro and Goretzka in the middle there in the centre midfield, dominating things. Gudez will start up front with Zaza. Rodrigo unfortunately drops to the bench. You look at that bench. Rodrigo, Coquelin, Nani, Mina, Murillo, Bezo and Nato, pretty damn good. It's beastly bench, but yeah, pick Gudez go up front. I feel that's his best position for our team. Hopefully it gets done. Now, they did say we have to qualify for, or to get to the Champions League final, and they want us to win, but I think we're good enough to do both. I really think we've got a really good side here. Looking at now in view, I think it's an absolutely brilliant. Great mix of injury, that's not good. We're up 2-1 here at half time. Second one to see as these substitutions come ringing in. Hopefully Gray is not a bad injury. It'd be a disaster to lose him. And now Soler made it 3-1. This is all but over, and 3 points assured. Zaza makes it 4. That's exactly what we want to see. A 4-1 victory over Las Palmas to open the season. Exactly what we want. We have splashed the cash this transfer window. 57.9 million on 2 big players, in that is Cancelo Gudez and Andreas Pereira. 2 big huge buys there. They had them on loan last season, so I couldn't resist buying them. They're just the perfect pieces to finish the team. I already know how they play. I already like what they do to the team. So it'd be wrong to sell them all or to not go buy them, I think. Personally, I felt both those players exceeded what expectations I expected them from last season. I just wasn't going to let them go. If I couldn't buy both of them, I would have loaned one of them in. the season, but thankfully got both of them in under the cap, just about scraping them in under 60 million. So I'm happy with that. That's exactly what I thought they were worth 60 million in fairness. So it's because I sold Bakali for 8.8 million. That also helped their purchasing power. And then I load down Vidal, Torres, and Gil off for the year. Just get them trying game time because it's going to be limited game time here at this club, especially with how the team's set up for this season. It's going to be limited opportunities. So unfortunately, they had to move and they move on. Anyway, top deals: Immobile to PSG for 61.5. Wowzers, huge deal. Then Golan to Barca, 57.2, big deal. And then Oyarzabal, the right back, 38.3 million to Stowe. That's a pretty big deal as well. So, well, we didn't get any of those top 3 deals, but we'll take it and we'll move on and start the season. First real test here in La Liga in September, coming against Atletico Madrid here. We're at home for this game. So it's a big game to get a good start here. I think we're actually 1-2 in the league. So let's see if we get on this game. Final score, 1-0. Wow, even with Griezmann going off. So fair play. Correa scoring the goal. 51 minutes gone. Wow, that was not sound good at all, Josh. Apologies for that. Well, here is our Champions League group, and it is a tricky one. Manchester City. We all know how much they have an open checkbook. They have serious funds. So interesting that they're like Valencia, of course, us, FC Porto, and Shakhtar Donetsk. Now, I don't know how we'll fare up against Man City. I think we'll be quite close to them, to be honest, but it's going to be a real battle for that first position. We cannot afford to lose to Porto or Shakhtar Donetsk. We need to take 6 points from both those 2 trips against the 2 teams. We need to get 12 points from those 2 games. We cannot afford to lose them. Hopefully we can scrape a draw away to Man City. Maybe steal the win at home, but who knows? After like a 1-0 loss, I think we might be a little less than Man City, but let's crack on with it. Let's see if we get on. First game here in the Champions League, away to Shakhtar Donetsk. Is that Russia or is that Ukraine? I always make 2 of them up. Anyway, let's play this game off and see how we get on. A 3-1 win. That is big start. 3 points, a very key point away from home. Rivalry game here against Villarreal at home in La Liga. Let's see how we get on this game. Big win here would be nice. Let's see if the boys can pull it off. Wow, a 4-0 drubbing. That's exactly what I want to see. Champions League game number 2 here at home to Porto. Must win, I feel these 2 games are against Porto and Shakhtar Donetsk the entire way through. Let's see how the boys get on. 3-1 win, I'll take it. Jimenez, though, picking up the red card. Now, with Manchester City coming up, that is not what we want to see, a disaster. But anyway, I'll take the 3-1 win. It is 3 points in the bag. We'll take it and move on. Massive test here in October as we face Barcelona in La Liga away at the Nou Camp. Not an easy place to go to play. Let's see if we can scrape a draw. I'd take a draw right now, to be honest, if someone offered it to me. Gudez picks up a knock in the first game. With the Champions League game coming up next week, it's not a good sign. Let's fast forward. 1-1, I'll take it. A penalty from Pereiro and a big goal from Messi. You know, it's not an easy place to win. We'll take the draw, though. Easy 1 point. Champions League game 3 here. We're away to Man City. No Jimenez due to that red card. So Murillo comes in and fills into his place. Let's see what happens here. We need a draw here, I feel, to get a good result. Let's have a look. They win 3-1. Yep, 3 goals from Sterling does not help, and a goal from Gudez, but we have a lot to improve on if we want to win this group. Hopefully we can get them at home in the next result or the next round. I don't know, do we face them next round? Anyway, when we face them at home, we do need to get them back. So let's see what we get on then. Here, guys. Here is the La Liga table as we approach November here. Atletico Madrid absolutely a storming start with 9 wins, including a win over us. So they've had a great start. We're down in 5th, 17 points. Not the best start. We've lost to Atletico and Real Betis, and that really does cost us big time as we push up the road. But a good draw against Barcelona last game does give us a good run. You know, we're in a good position to make a run of that trophy. Hopefully we can, you know, make Atletico step up somewhere along the line. But as you see, Real Madrid in second there, already about 4 points ahead of us. Hopefully we keep that gap. We're 2 points ahead of Barcelona at this stage, so I consider it an alright result, but I definitely think this team could do better. They've definitely been underperforming recently. Should be a lot better than that. But anyway, let's push on here for the next 2 months as this episode and see how we get on. Game day number 4 here against Shakhtar Donetsk, this time at home on a Tuesday night here in November. Big win required here. Let's see how the boys get on. And a 1-0 win thanks to an on goal. Well, it's not the prettiest result in the world, but we'll take it. A big win there. Home here to Real Madrid. This is an absolute huge game this early in the season. Can we take 3 points away from Real? Let's have a look what happened in this game. Fortunately, a 2-1 loss. Wow, that's going to hurt. Asensio with the penalty and then Ronaldo. Can't argue that, but Guida's picking up our goal. Unfortunately, we lose 2-1 here. Champions League home game here against Manchester City. Can we exert revenge for that 3-1 defeat and their place? Can we do it? Let's have a look. Let's find out. Unfortunately, full 2-1 to them again. They just have our number, don't they? Goals from Sané and Sterling with a goal from Zaza for herself. But unfortunately, we fall again to them. Disappointing. Now we're pretty much guaranteed second in this group, unfortunately. But, yep, we'll move on. Final Champions League game here against Porto, away in Portugal, unfortunately. So we have qualified. We've qualified in second place, regardless whether we win, lose, or draw this game. So let's crack into the final whistle. Wow. Otavio, or whatever his name is, scores the goal. That's pretty disappointing to lose 1-0 to Porto, a side I think we should definitely be beating, but that is the result we were given. Unfortunately, pretty poor, but we'll take second place. We'll move on. Now let's have a look at the group in the Champions League. Here are the final standings in the Champions League Group H here. Really, in the end of the day, I think we let ourselves down in this group. I'm so disappointed in not actually beating Man City or even drawing with them, but that is the way it went. Unfortunately, we finished second. Man City absolutely dominating with 5 wins and a draw. We picked up 3 wins and 3 losses. 2 bad losses to Man City, I feel. They had our number, and 1 loss there at the last game at Porto. So, could be worse, but Porto, unfortunately, Donetsk, not very good sides on sides I thought would actually compete with us. But, they did make life difficult for us. And I think we need to really shore up our defense come up here if we want to make a Champions League impact. But we'll have to see how things happen anyway, won't we? Yeah, let's crack on as a group in that case. We're in the knockout stages. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. Now it's basically this won't matter anymore. We're in the knockout stages. We just got to win games. Hopefully get the Champions League final. Hopefully win it maybe, but we just got to win. Here is the La Liga table at the end of December here and the end of the episode. Unfortunately, we're in 3rd place. I feel like we could be a lot better than that, but we haven't produced the results really. I mean, there's been a few poor draws in there. We lost to Real Betis, which was a really bad loss. I know they're in 4th position, but I think it's a bad loss in my eyes. Right at Barcelona though by a good feat, by 2 points, pardon me, and we're behind Real Madrid by 3 points. So we're kind of in the area where I think we need to be. Atletico Madrid absolutely had an absolute storming start to the season. They are 16 games played, 13 wins, 2 draws, and just the 1 loss. I mean, they were an absolute booming start and rightfully deserve to be on 41 points. Maybe we could track them down in the second half of the season, who knows? But right now we need a serious resurgence in the next part of the year. Because otherwise, if we don't restart a resurgence in this new season, we will be in big trouble. Now, I've not checked who we're facing in the Champions League, but we'll flick over to it in a sec. I mean, we're going to get a hard team, I presume. I mean, obviously, things are going to get difficult, so we're going to need big performances in the second half of the season. We're going to need a lot of wins, and hopefully we can I'd love to finish second. Second would be the goal. I think maybe Atletico are too far away, but if we could finish second out of Real and Barcelona, that would be a real scalp to take. And I would take that for next season because I do feel like maybe we're a year away from being what we need to be. But we'll keep on trucking. We'll see what we can do. But anyway, guys, let's go check our Champions League group or Champions League knockout stage partner or team, whatever you want to call it, guys. Jeez, I'm having a disastrous episode. All right, here we are. Who are we facing? So it's Barca, Schalke, Chelsea, Sparta, Real, Sporting Lisbon, Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, bloody hell, you've got to be kidding me. Of all the teams to face, PSG, Guda's last team, or former team, pardon me. Oh boy. That is a disaster. Well, I can't see us making the Champions League final that is a horrific draw. Other draws, Juventus, Man U, that's a heck of a game. Atletico, Inter, that'll be a good game. Manchester City, Monaco, Bayern, Napoli. I think we picked the hardest one there. I mean, is there anyone more difficult? Maybe Man United, Juventus is difficult, but we have our work cut out for us in the year. I cannot wait for the next episode. I'm looking forward to recording it tomorrow. It's pretty late here where I am right now. I would have recorded if I had another hour free, but gotta head to bed now. But yeah, so we'll see how we get on. It's gonna be a tough draw. We're gonna have to put everything forward into it. I'll have to see if I can sneak in maybe a midfield buy, maybe a midfield loanee or something like that, or a defensive loanee. I don't know what I'm gonna do really, but we'll see what we do in January. I'll see you guys next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Apologies for the bad commentary. I've had a bad commentary session. I think I've recorded this for like an hour now. I feel like I made a ton of mistakes, but yeah, we live and we learn. First season back. Hope you guys don't mind it too much. Could be worse, could be better, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm logging out. Have a good day yourself, guys. I'll see you guys soon.